Hatch was tall and thin, and he did not smile. At lunchtime he would sit alone in a corner and drink a cup of coffee. After work he could make two stops at the newsstand to get the paper and the grocery store to buy a fresh turkey wing for his supper. One Saturday he got a surprise. A package wrapped in brown paper. Inside was a white box, which he opened to find another box. It was filled with candy. It said, "Somebody loves you." Mr. Hatch wondered and wondered. Now who would send this to me? The dust cloth seemed to whisper, "Somebody loves you. Somebody loves you." And then he did something he had never done before. He laughed and danced and clapped his hands. Mr. Hatch changed his shirt and found some old aftershave in the bottom drawer. And then he went for a walk. He got a lot of attention. On Monday it was back to work. He spoke to everyone and passed out chocolates. On the way home, as usual, he stopped at the newsstand. Mr. Hatch made his usual stop at the grocery store. I'm a little tired of turkey wings, he told Mr. Toad. I think I have a nice fresh slice of ham. You look worried, said Mr. Hatch. I am, said Mr. Toad. My little girl is late. Goodness, why didn't you say so? I will go look for her. Thank you, said the grocer. Any time, said Mr. Hatch. After supper, he decided to bake brownies. As he baked, the warm chocolate smell of brownies floated through the neighborhood. Children gathered round Mr. Hatch's house. It turned out to be a picnic in Mr. Hatch's backyard. And so the days and weeks went by. He seemed to have forgotten about the Valentine. Then one afternoon the postman came to his door. "Do you recall the package I delivered to you on Valentine's Day?" "Why do you ask? I am afraid I delivered into the wrong address." Alone in his living room, Mr. Hatch sighed. Nobody loved me, after all. After work, he stopped at the newsstand for his paper, but he did not speak to Mr. Sniff. And when he ordered his turkey wing from Mr. Todd, he did not smile. On Saturday morning, Mr. Hatch woke up to a bright and sunny day. He couldn't believe his eyes. The front yard was filled with people. They were holding up a huge sign with hand-painted letters. It said, "Everybody